Luke Fenhouse, Carson Hocevar, great turnout in the stands. Flag is in the air. We're racing at Michigan International Speedway.
Fenhouse's truck got a little squirrely with him there when he punched the gas sideways, but he's got a nice little edge going into turn one.
Nice push from his teammate. Those Thor Sport trucks all working together.
4 wide already in turn one.
Did we mention that earlier? Well, there it is. And it's going to happen a lot today.
Amazing how quickly it happened with that
4 wide again. Look at that.
Where it would take
Maybe
place
5 wide
the first time.
possibly
1 and
back
2,
there.
it didn't take him very long.
Look at Jake Garcia.
Battle for the lead here. Teammates side by side. That's Jake Garcia wasting no time at all as they're 3 wide up front.
Oh, Jake got loose down there. You knew he would.
Connor Mozak now taking a peek to the outside.
And this is something we're going to see all day long. What happens if you get pinned to the bottom?
Look at that, Crafton up in the top 5. Shout out to
And
Crafton.
Connor Mozak. And now they go 3 wide in the corner. Carson Hocevar uses the opportunity to catch a draft and grab the lead.
And there he goes, Carson Hocevar leading at his home track.
That's what we expected we would see, Regan. You know, 3 wide and then the slide job, finishing the pass by driving up the track in front of the guy you're trying to get around.
And those trucks 2 wide only create more of a hole in the air. And that hole in the air is what allowed Carson Hocevar to get up there. And we'll have to see. I was thinking maybe that they'd want to be getting to the top side, trying to keep the trucks from getting to their outside. But Carson said, nope, I'm going to take the bottom and go for it, as we see him now start to line up a little bit on the top side.
Well, you can tell there, too, Regan. Mozak in that 81, he could have made a move on Hocevar. But sometimes it's okay just to settle in. There's our cat in the Long John Silver's truck we talked to. Chandler Smith racing with his teammate. Chandler's making some nice moves going forward.
Hearing there may be an issue with Raja Karuth, Caitlin.
Yeah, he came across the radio just a bit ago, said he thought he had a tire coming down right rear, so they've elected to bring him down pit road. You see him making the stop here to check, guys.
Gosh, comes off the highs of winning last week, and now early in this race has a tire issue on the right rear.
See if we can hop on board.
Yeah, Glock Crafton's winning day is over. He's going to fell back to 10th
exactly
now.
What we saw with, oh, look at that. Grant down on the bottom got really loose.
Big slide up the track right in the middle of Crafton. Matt Crafton having to check up when that happens. And for Grant, coming off of the bottom like that, it was just very difficult trying to catch that truck. And fortunately, everybody saw it happening.
We saw how close that could have been a wreck. And I was talking about what happened just before that with Raja. You could see something there. Great call to get Woe down into pit road because that thing was hanging out.
How about Tanner Gray? Saved it there. He saw that coming. Gets back in line.
You know,
today we'll see if he can get a little get back and get that win that he felt he should have had in 2019. Right now, saying the truck started off a little tight. Similar problem he reported in practice yesterday.
Yeah, Chastain up 17 positions, and Josh brought that up in the interview about what happened in his last race. He was like, I didn't even want to watch a replay at all. That's out of my mind. I want to go out and win this race. He just has a few more spots to get up to the front as these two continue to battle up front. Carson Hocevar over Corey Heim.
There you see a great example of drafting and then flaring out. He went up top in the corner to get some fresh air on his nose, trying to keep that thing pinned to the ground. As you see, Raja, he lost 1 lap in that pit stop earlier with the flat tire, so he's in good shape still. I said he can overcome this. I still believe he can. Right now, he's the only truck 1 lap off the pace, so he's kind of hoping for an early caution, because if there's not one, Regan, I think some of the back markers in the field will fall a lap down, which will take him out of the lucky dog position.
16 laps remaining here in stage number 1. Carson Hocevar continues to lead. Corey Heim, Connor Mozak, Luke Fenhouse from Michigan. So what exactly is Corey Heim doing right now? Is he trying to figure things out for later in the race?
You got to believe that he is right now, right? We've seen him on the back bumper of Carson Hocevar a number of times, and looking like
look at 7 go.
As we see lap traffic,
look at this.
Very dicey right now for these guys trying to pick the right lane, where to go, what to do.
That was a bad move
to
behind.
stay right there with your competition, if you're Corey Heim, or to try and get a little bit of a gap if you're Carson Hocevar. But Jamie, what we're seeing there is these guys maybe trying to get themselves separated.
Your pick, Chevy or Toyota.
Just a little bit, push themselves out ahead of the pack a little bit, and now we're to that part of the run, 20 laps in.
Chevy, Toyota, Chevy for the top spot.
Are getting worse. You're finding out if your truck's loose. You're finding out if your truck's tight, Michael, and that can play a factor in how you race. race the rest of this stage.
Connor Bozak did a great job of taking advantage of that traffic. And look, he's closed in on those two leaders. But this is also another breaking news of the day. Raja Karuth is now not in the free pass position, so that's a bind for him. He needed an early caution to get back on the lead lap. How he handles this next pit stop will be interesting to see, because he's got good pace, but now Raja will not get back on the lead lap when the caution flies here at the end of this stage or before.